All right. What's good, everybody? Quick charting sesh. Damn. At opened, the NVIDIA data wick candle got ripped so freaking hard. That was crazy. Like, we opened up and just, this is what we decided to do. So we launched straight up at open. We ripped the NVIDIA data wick here. Then we retrace all the way down, take out all these lows, get this SMT, and never came back. So, this SMT at the top got broke, so there's no need to keep that. This 5-minute gap here has been inversed like 1,000 times, so I'm not going to keep that. We finally inversed the 1 hour here and the 4 hour here. In which case, we said a few days ago that if we inversed all of that, we'd probably be bullish to all-time highs. Let's see. Monday. So wait, Sunday. Yeah, so we have this SMT at the top, up at all-time highs, which is good. It's even a better target. And then we got all this LRLR here, right? So if we zoom out to the daily, we have this daily V shape with like this daily order block that we're putting in here. And I don't know, chat. I'm like scared to short now, even though I took one today still. I just feel like we just V-shaped this daily gap. And what time you starting? I'm trying to watch Terminalist before I go to sleep. Wait, starting what? Starting what, Leon? AM stream tomorrow? Or what? Wait, can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me, right? Dude, imagine if no one can hear me this whole time. Okay, cool. So, chat, we have this 30-minute up here that I've had marked out for a long time. I can't decide if I want to delete this 4-hour gap or not. I think I will just for now because it's kind of obvious to see. I'm going to leave the Powell pump gap down here as my bias for remaining bullish. So as long as we stay above the Powell pump gap, I'm bullish. Now, liquidity is liquidity, so that doesn't mean short setups won't work. But the resident market maker in here is Morik. So if Morik doesn't tell you to take a trade, then you can't take anything. It is Asia. All right. So I'm gonna remain bullish. Like really, really bullish. Dream scenario at this point would be we don't come up and take these highs yet, and we get a retrace down, maybe sweep some lows, and then get a long. But again, I've been saying in these videos recently that we're so bullish that it may not be necessary to wait for things like discount, or like higher time frame external swings and lows to be swept. It's just a charting sesh. I wouldn't be requiring things like that in your entries right now because, just for an example, I think I took a trade. I took a trade the other day. Wait, Sana, what time is it? Right now it's 5:42 p.m. I took a trade that somebody asked me why I took it because we like inversed a 1 hour down. But my response was like, bro, as long as we're inside this Powell pump gap, I'm bullish. And if we get a 1 hour V shape down up here, but we're still above this gap, then I'm bullish. Or we're still in this gap, I'm bullish. So oh wait, what was it? Somebody messaged me or somebody pinged me and was like, there was a play recently that happened where a lot of us were waiting for like this 1 hour low to get swept. So nobody took it, but I ended up I was just like, dude, we're so bullish. There's no need. So yesterday? Oh, I think it was yesterday. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was. Oh wait, it was yesterday. 7:28 a.m. So 10:28. Wednesday. Oh, it was this. Yeah. It was this long right here. So we got this long, and I think a lot of people were waiting for this 1 hour low to get swept. But like, dude, we're really, really, really bullish. And so the thing is when we sweep these lows, right? This might not, or this might be enough. We don't always need to come after this right now. So we swept these. We had an SMT, and we got momentum up. So that is why. Oksana, tomorrow there is a free trade in 8:30. I love free trades. Fill me in. I wonder if, do we close above this last 15-minute all? Yes. We're all in direct. Go back to any CPI news date at 8:30 in the morning. Oh man, bro, I don't want to. Honestly, not that much. Your screen is really dark. Can barely see your candles. Oh dang. That's probably because they're too close. Is that what? Or is that better? Sorry. I don't know how to fix it really. Or maybe I could do that. Is that better? What's like your strategy then? It seems a bit different. What do you mean? I trade inverses. I'm just a little bit more patient about it than most, I think. Inverses delivering from an FEG after a sweep. Oh. Sweep, SMT, delivery, discount, momentum, targets. Ooh, count me in. Time to full port. How many trades a week for me on average? So for a while there, Dude, for a while I was like barely ever trading. It was bad. I was like doing maybe maybe 2 to 3 trades a week, and I just like I don't know. I labeled it as being disciplined, but I think the reality was is I was scared. Am I streaming every AM session now? Dude, honestly, I'm leaning towards it. I would. I think I'd like to. I've been trying to get better at being up on time. In the last like 2 weeks, I've been getting up early, so I've been conditioning myself to be awake and ready. So I think that I'd be down for that. Yeah, Ian. It like I was masking it by saying, "Oh, I'm just being disciplined," but really it was because if it wasn't like light bulb A plus, I was too scared to take it. So that's the reality. And I think after I realized that, it was better because I was like, okay, well, what do I do to fix this then? And that's when I realized size down and use a hard stop to keep my risk management in place, and then it made me less scared. So now I trade basically every day, at least one trade a day. Maybe not fundeds every day, but I trade once a day for sure. So would I do AM and not PM? I think it would depend. I mean, like I'm not doing anything besides being here at home with Amy, so if it's like if price action is good, then I would love to stream. But if it's not, like today, PM was ass, and so I didn't even bother. I told Amy I was like, I think I'm gonna stream PM, but then this is what we did all of PM, and so I was like, ugh. What time zone are you in? I am West Coast, so I am PST Pacific time. Started trading with 2 or 3 minis, and it cooked me, dude. Yeah, man, minis. So 6 6 a.m. is 9 a.m. for you? No, no, no. Other way around. Wait, wait, hold up. No, no, no. 9 a.m. is 6 a.m. for me. So when market opens for me, it's 6:30 a.m. So today when we got up to do the Red Folder news stream, it was literally 5:30 in the morning. I was so tired, bro. Oak Sound 5 minute time frame. Look at market open on the top. So 5 minute time frame, market open. Oh, are you talking about this devil's mark? I do like this devil's mark. Wait, that's not market open. 5 minute chart at market open on the top. Well, here's open. You're talking about the devil's mark, right? Oh, this morning. Sorry. NY open. Thursday 9:30 open at the top. Okay. What am I looking at? Whole time I thought you were thinking 9:30 was early. Bro, I only think 9:30 is early because it's 6:30. CE of the wick 5 minute short. Oh yeah. W. London manipulation. Yeah. I mean, we swept the Nvidia high. You know what makes me wonder? $100 trade. Did you take it? Yeah, look at this wick right here. So if you're, oh my God, dude, don't show me things like this, Mark. Listen, listen, Mark. I try my best to just focus on inverses because all of this stuff just fascinates me so deeply. And I will go down the ICT mentorship rabbit hole again and just start studying all this random stuff again and it's going to take up all my time, and I don't want to go down that route. Just don't show me things like this, please. See, Amy knows. Amy knows that I will just, dude, I will rabbit hole out, bro. Trust me. I like there's a lot of things that I see and watch, but I don't talk about and I don't try and think about because I try and keep it simple. But dude, when I see things like this, bro, it makes my brain start just, whew, dude. I see things like this and I start questioning my whole strategy. Cause I'm like, bro, I would love to be this precise. I went through that last 3 weeks. I started seeing too many trades. All of a sudden, asking, yeah, exactly. Like I'm glad to have the knowledge, but I try and keep my actual like reasons for pressing the button like the same for now. Now, I've only been trading for 16, 17 months, so give me a few more years and have more comfort. Maybe I will trade other strategies, but for right now, I just want to get consistent and be profitable. Powell Strat Trust. Just long. Just wait for orange tie. But chat, man, if P15 ends up being a workable strategy, dude, imagine. Oof. That'd be so nice. All right, let me just try and find something to mark out. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right, so we got this 1 hour gap here, right? Why do I like this gap? Well, it's a 1 hour gap delivering from a 1 hour BPR, okay? And it's a 1 hour gap that we tested once and it sent price lower to sweep liquidity. I always love gaps that force a liquidity sweep. Those are always really tough gaps to break, and they're always really good targets for later. So honestly, I'm going to mark this 1 hour gap because clearly we're holding that right now. This was me back testing and forward testing P15. Oh man, she was like focusing on P15 and trying to like trade inverses during the day, and I could tell she was just like too much calculating. You were literally so exhausted. It was like Wednesday, and you're like still just like back testing. Dude, I'm like taking naps, waking up to her back testing, bro. I have never seen Amy back test in my whole entire life. She's out here back testing P15. So I'm gonna keep this 1 hour gap marked out. So we'll extend this to the right and keep that marked out till we inverse that. That's pretty much it. We didn't really put in that many gaps today. We got this SMT here. We swept. Did we? Okay, so we came very close to sweeping this high, but didn't. Pretty bearish reaction, but dude, honestly, like we got this giant 1 hour order block. We got the daily inverse up. We inversed the 4 hour. We inversed the 1 hour. Wait for a retrace, then take longs. That's my best advice. So, wait. We got to wait in the chat. I'm waiting. I'm sitting here waiting. Does it look like the camera froze? I'm still waiting. The camera froze. Do you see the 4 hour, 1 hour at 8:16 or no, I do. And that's where I thought we were going to go today, honestly, but we didn't. I thought we were going to hit that today. So, and thank you for saying that. I'm going to mark that out as my current DOL. Do you expect all-time highs to be hit tomorrow, or will it be left for next week? It's not that far, honestly. Not to mention ES is already at all-time highs, so damn protector. Yeah, don't do that. Although I can't lie, I did take a P15 win on a funded account last week, so you're not alone. Dude, I couldn't help myself. I just was like, bang. So I know we have all this LRLR, right? But there is also all these gaps too. So we have this gap, you know. Does it look like it's gonna get ran easily? Yes. Does that mean that it will? No. Especially because if you look at this, here's the 1 hour chart on NQ. Oh my. Dude, you're right, bro. The white background is way better, dude. Yo, shout out to Leon for helping me fix my chart. So if you look at ES, we have SMT at all-time highs already with ES. So ES already took all-time highs. See this? So, oh, and P15 is a strategy that I created. It's currently being forward tested. There's a whole channel for it. Here, there's a Google Doc that has data in there. I'm working on making a set of rules, but I need to. No, it's actually completely mechanical. All you need is an indicator, actually. So yeah, SMT at all-time highs. Honestly, that makes me not be opposed to take shorts, but my bias is bullish still. So yeah.